First, he blamed the Democrats.
And this is their new hoax. But, we did something that's been pretty amazing. We're 15 people in this massive country.
Then he implied it was probably just the flu.
We've had 11 deaths, and they've been largely old people who were susceptible to what's happening. Now, that would be the case, I assume, with the regular flu, too.
And now the US president has a new approach, labeling the COVID-19 pandemic as a Chinese virus. In the last 72 hours, Trump has made a point of using the term multiple times on Twitter, even defending it hours later.
I said, I have to call it where it came from. It did come from China. So I think it's a very accurate term.
An assertion disputed by both leading scientists and the WHO.
COVID-19 was discovered in Wuhan, but it doesn't mean that it originated from Wuhan. This is an issue of science. We will have the answer as studies continue. It's not responsible to jump to a conclusion without facts.
All that we need now is to be able to identify the things we need to do to move forward quickly, with speed, with certainty, and to avoid any indication of ethnic or other associations of this virus.
Apart from questions over the origin of the virus, top Democrats in the US have accused Trump of fueling racism. Democratic presidential candidate Joe Biden called it xenophobic, while Hillary Clinton said the president is trying to divert attention from his failures. Major US media have also criticized Trump. An NBC News article compared the comment to Trump's previous statements against Mexicans, while the Washington Post published an opinion piece written by Democratic Representative Ted Lieu. Amidst the criticism, Asian Americans are reporting incidents of racial attacks due to the perception that China is to blame for the virus, and some believe Trump's comments aren't helping. A CBS News correspondent quoted an unnamed White House official who referred to coronavirus as the Kung flu, but the president has been unrepentant.
A person at the White House used the term Kung flu. My question is, do you think that's wrong, Kung flu? And do you think using the term Chinese virus, that puts Asian Americans at risk, that people might target them?
No, not at all. I think they probably would agree with it 100%. It comes from China. There's nothing not to agree with.
The reality seems to be very different. Many others, too, have shared stories of racial abuse. Analysts say instead of uniting people in a time of crisis, the Trump administration is doing exactly the opposite.